Whoa! Mendeecees, give me my phone! Mendeecees, give me my phone!
Shift my uterus. What the fuck?
Mendeecees, give me my phone.
You talking about shift your uterus? The fuck is this?
Okay, wait a minute. It's not what it looks like.
Shift your uterus? Oh, you got me fucked up. You shift your uterus.
Tamar Braxton did all that fighting with Funky Dineva just for Mendeecees to drop her like a used and throw pin. And child, he didn't stop there because he decided to spill off the Tamar's nastiness behind the scene that made him run away. I mean, the reason Mendeecees got a whole Braxton was so he could leech off after Yandy finally dropped him. But for him to wash his hands off the situation so quickly, child, something definitely wasn't right in the water. And maybe he finally has an answer to why Tamar can't keep a relationship going for long. Because with what is coming out from Mendeecees' side, what he experienced made him realize he needed to get out.
Is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendeecees had in front of me, okay? All of that, you at the music video shoot in your booty shorts, sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up, I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we gonna tell it, let's tell it all. So since you were throwing a party for a friend's birthday party, do y'all wanna know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house? Because after her and Mendeecees got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got dropped off at Tamar's house, I did not go upstairs. I got in my damn car and went home because you was sitting on his lap in that goddamn Uber and y'all ass was kissing, okay? And the shit made me damn uncomfortable.
Now, before Mendeecees got with Tamar, reports say that he was still cheating on Yandy in and out of Atlanta despite everything she's done to hold the relationship together. But after years of circus, Yandy broke up with him and reportedly got a new man in New York who she travels with. So it was time for him to look for the next woman to hold on to so he could stay relevant, and just so happened to connect with Tamar Braxton. But here's where this gets messy. Mendeecees knew Tamar's history before he got involved with her, and he wanted to keep it private till he tested out the waters. Sources say that they were keeping it low-key since Mendeecees and Yandy didn't officially announce their breakup. But once it was out there, Tamar expected them to perform as a happy couple since she didn't want another relationship failing in the public eye. She became increasingly unstable, especially with Mendeecees' past history of cheating. Child, they might have only been together for a few days or weeks, but Mendeecees saw what he was getting himself into. She turned into a full-on stalker, trying to see who he was talking to, who he was texting, showing up at clubs and places where he would be. She always found a way to make any problem they had Mendeecees' fault, and it was hard to get her to take accountability for anything. And the worst part? He couldn't even count on her for connections to help him stay relevant now that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has ended. Mind you, Mendeecees spent years building businesses, television connections, and opportunities alongside Yandy. But Tamar, on the other hand, has been the reason for almost every major fallout with people in the industry. And Mendeecees being with her openly was making people want to work with him even less to avoid coming into contact with Tamar. And then Tamar came out to confirm that the relationship with Mendeecees has gone up in flames and said that she's single and ready to be a wife again.
So does this show make you want to still get married?
Girl, yes, I am a wife. I am not no streetwalker. And I'm upset I'm still in the street. Like, what's going on?
Why are you still in the streets?
Because
I know your DMs are full. Are you just not
not
wanting
full of
to
the
look?
right fertilization. There's not the right gas. Okay. I take premium. It's getting very much regular unleaded. Thank you.
What type of man is Tamar
A good
attracted
man.
to? What
That's
does
it.
that mean anymore?
A good. Let's start there. You find that, and then we can go down.
She's like, it's tough out here. Really?
Yeah.
Just a good man.
Start with the good man.
But as sad as this is anyone really surprised? I mean, the relationship was filled with an insane amount of drama from the start. One minute, they are low-key with only their friends knowing about it, and the next, they are put on full blast after Funky Dineva confirmed that they went home together the night Tamar woke up with missing teeth and blood everywhere. Word is that Tamar knew exactly how she got beat, but didn't want people finding out because it was Yandy Luther King that did the beating after seeing her and Mendeecees together. So their relationship was already off to a very terrible start. In fact, it would have been more admirable if they found a way to make it work. And I am kind of glad that it did not, considering both Tamar and Mendeecees have a very messy history when it comes to relationships that's been openly documented. So if they would have lasted, child, I don't know what kind of circle we would be witnessing. And apparently, things didn't become any calmer once they were actually together, because sources claim one of the biggest problems Mendeecees had was Tamar becoming increasingly suspicious of him. Now, can you completely blame her for being suspicious? This is Mendeecees. Sources even claim she would show up at clubs and places where he was hanging out. But Tamar's defenders would probably say there was a reason she had her guard up. Just so you know, Tamar has been married and divorced twice, and both were anything but amicable. Her first marriage to Darrell Allenby in 2001 ended after 2 years. And then her marriage to Vince Herbert was crazy. They were always fighting, and one time Evelyn Braxton came out to say that she was scared for her daughter's life. The marriage finally broke down after 9 years. She made DV accusations and got a restraining order. Eventually, they agreed to be amicable to co-parent the son they have together. After her divorce, she started dating David Adefeso, and things seemed to be going well, and she thanked him for saving her life after she attempted to unalive herself. But it didn't take long for the pattern to repeat itself. Tamar slipped into a depression after her reality show, Get Your Life, painted her in a bad light. She started drinking and doing rugs. Both of them were fighting, and Tamar later agreed to get checked into rehab. But on their drive to the facility, they got into a pretty heated argument, and the relationship ended there and then. David later said he was a victim of DV and got a restraining order against her.
Never bring myself to attack Tamar, somebody I've spent so long with. I never will. It's just not something I will do. I'll speak the truth. Here's the truth. I've been a victim of domestic violence, domestic assault.
Tamar didn't speak on it, and for a minute there, it seemed like she was going to take a step back, focus on herself, and come back better. But nope. She jumped straight into the deep end and decided that a dating show was the solution to all her problems. She went on the reality show Queen's Court, where she met Jeremy Robinson, or JR, and got engaged before the show ended. You could see the end from the beginning with this one. Tamar had 2 failed marriages and another public relationship where she was accused of DV, and everyone from her friends to family, co-workers, and even fans knew that she wasn't great at handling issues or maintaining relationships and had a jealous streak. Tamar's track record in relationships made her engagement to JR concerning. But when you add JR's own history, it goes from concerning to downright chaotic. Jeremy has 5 kids with 4 baby mamas, and they called him out for being problematic and having a toxic savior mentality towards Black women. It's obvious that he didn't get with Tamar for love and only did that to satisfy his ego. On top of that, he publicly embarrassed her by sleeping with Tamar's biggest op, Tommy Lee. And you know she enjoyed rubbing it in Tamar's face.
And from there, he was thirsty. He wanted to fly me out. What's wrong with me going to a game? What is wrong with the situation is that is your man, as you call it. That is your man. He knew it was a situation with me and you. And he was down. He was down to play op games. I wouldn't take nothing like that serious, my love. That ate my ass, and I sent him on his way.
So, I wouldn't even trip on that. You know what I'm saying? Wah. It's not that serious. Me and your relationship status has changed. The way I see you have changed. You know what I'm saying? Just like you outside, baby, I'm outside too. Like, let's stop pretending like you is the last of the Mohicans. You are not. You know what I'm saying? It's just not like, oh, I'm addicted to the white meat. Like, it was fine for what I had, but okay. It ain't giving that. And the truth is, I put too much on it because we were married, and I take my vows serious, and I thought that you did too.
So by the time Mendeecees entered the picture, Tamar wasn't exactly walking into the situation without scars, but neither was he. Mendeecees had spent years with Yandy Smith, And their relationship had enough drama to fill an entire season of Love and Hip Hop by itself. There were cheating allegations, baby mama drama, breakups, makeups, just a whole lot of mess. And with this being yet another relationship to end badly, fans are saying that it's time for Tamar to focus on herself and mental health, because there's no way she can be a wife if things continue to go this way. She seems toxic from way back. I wish her some peace, but you have to acknowledge you have a problem before you can find healing. She suffers from mental health issues, and trying to live with a person like that is hell. He made the right choice, and she needs to get professional help. Not everyone is meant to be married, and maybe she needs to stay single and focus on her son. Do you think it's only a matter of time before Tamar comes out with a new relationship? Sound off in the comments, and make sure to like and subscribe.